Here we go, back again with another video. Today we're after some charity shops in Sunderland. Going to hand over some old clothes and stuff to charity shops and try and help those, who need it the most. Like my old Sainsbury's coat I've worn the videos loads of times. No need for that anymore. I've got a nice coat here, donated from Kath. And also I've got other coats as well, one from Wincy. So I'm going to give away some of my stuff to charity. We'll have a walk around Sunderland, see what's going on in Sunderland and have a quick chat. We'll catch you in a bit.
Heading over a busy Weir Bridge. There's the train bridge. Heading towards the charity shops. Hey? I know. I wouldn't live up there, like. Sunderland on a Sunday. It's crossing the road. There's pigeons everywhere, aren't there? Hey? Pigeons. Could do with a good clean, couldn't it?
Aye, you can look at your...
Why is the spikes up there? So people don't climb up. Or the pigeons off sitting on there nesting maybe. Heading towards bridges in Sunderland. We'll go down Charity Shop Street. Security guards. And what they're building there at the train station. Right, let's go and donate this. Good, good, good. Oh. Can I add some clothes in, please? Yeah. Yeah, thank you very much. Cheers. Bye bye. Is this an omen for today? Oh no, it's not. Let's pick up some nice football shirts. France one there. I think that's a Spanish one, is it? Yeah, FIFA World Champions. Spanish top. So there we go on a Sunday. The only shop I could find open was the British Heart Foundation. So there we go. I put my charity stuff in there, a couple of coats, a couple of shirts, some bits and pieces. And yeah, I think that's the only charity shop that's actually open down the street today. So that's that done. Good job done. Now we'll have a wander around and look at this demolition job in Sunderland. Fawcett Street Drinking Foundation, 1853 to 1879. Marks the entrance to the former terminus of the Penshire branch line. The station closed to passengers when the central station opened. There we have it. I know. Lovely water fountain. Have a nice drink out of there if you want.
I'm good.
Yeah, I'm good as well, thanks. Here we have the demolition. Oh, it's well underway. Well underway. As you can see. Coming down, it's coming down. Take a while for that to get demolished. There we go, we get a better view here of the demolition that's going on. The old smashed to bits. And like Sunderland this season in the Championship, we're doing a good job and holding the own. Only losing by 1 goal yesterday. Oh. Well, having a nice camp out in the middle of, I don't know, maybe that's they've got nothing else, maybe they're homeless. So yeah, I mean, have to count our lucky stars. We have somewhere to live. We haven't got to live in a tent in the middle of Sunderland. Not good. Not good at all. Yeah, that's Henry Havelock. He was a Major General.
Oh.
A Major General. Don't really know much about the bloke, to be fair, but I'll walk down here. There's a guy down here. I think he's painting a picture
Of that?
I'm gonna.
Which is most bizarre. Who wants that?
The old Civic Centre paving way for 265 new homes. And look at that. Rain staying away. 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock? Yeah.
They're always pretty up for this, but after
Hello. You having fun?
yeah,
Doing a good job there.
thank you. How are you doing?
It's going to take a long time to get that demolished, isn't it?
September,
September, is it? Yeah, long job ahead. Oh, way.
nibbling away.
Why, aye. Have fun, enjoy, mate.
Thank you.
See you later. Ta-da.
There we go, just getting back from Sunderland. Hope you've enjoyed me little jolly around Sunderland, going to the charity shop, get rid of some clothes. I've been wanting to get rid of for a while at the charity shop. I'd like to give some stuff to the charity if possible, then hopefully they can make some money back and help people out there. And also the Civic Centre being pulled down, yes, Civic Centre being pulled down. 265 homes are going to be built there in Sunderland. So there we go, a demolition job happening in Sunderland. There's just been a demolition job happening down in Wembley. That's another story. But yes, so I wish that guy all the best, painting the picture in Sunderland. Well, I hope he has a good. I hope it turns out well and doesn't rain all over that. And I thought there was blood outdoors there. I thought blood outdoors was camping up in Sunderland. I was going to have a look inside, but I thought no, I don't recognise the tent, so I left the person alone. I'm getting back. I'm going to ask Kath to go and make some burgers. Or well, I'll help her make some burgers because I'm not very good at cooking. She's fabulous. But we'll get some nice burgers in a minute. But I hope, you've enjoyed the video so far. Yes, it's my daily vlog. One daily vlog. But I've just watched the match between Manchester United and Newcastle. It's finished Manchester United 2, Newcastle 0. Goals from Casemiro and also an own goal from Botman. I personally would let Rashford have the goal. Nobody wants an own goal to their name. So personally, I think the shot was on target. I don't understand how it's given us an own goal because it's bounced off Botman and gone on the target. Fair enough. I think Carrius went a bit down too easy as well for Newcastle. At the end of the day, well done Newcastle. I had a bet on Manchester United to win. So well done Manchester United, not Newcastle. Sorry, charismations on Newcastle. I thought the goal for Casemiro, great free kick. I actually thought he was offside. If I was a Newcastle fan, I'd be disappointed because I actually thought he was about a good yard offside. I don't know how it works out. I don't know what part of your body's got to be on offside to be offside. The rules baffle me these days, but I thought that was a good half a yard offside. So if I was a Newcastle fan, I'd be disappointed in the overall result of that particular instance. But it was given as a goal, and Manchester scored the goal. They went on to score 2. They started off very sluggish and slow, Manchester United, with likes of Rashford, Ferdinand and Anthony, with Weghorst up top. And I thought they came into the game. I thought Newcastle was a better side in the first 30 minutes. I thought Newcastle, first 25 minutes really went. I thought they were lucky not to get a goal, to be fair. I thought they really displayed some really intensity and some good passages of play to put Manchester United under pressure. But Man U came up with the goods. They are a quality side with some really experiences in there, like the Brazilian Casemiro, and also we got Varane in there as well. So some good experience. De Gea in goal. and I'm pleased for them. You know, I'm pleased for Rashford. I do like Rashford, the stuff he does for charity and for the children with the school dinners is absolutely amazing. So I'm pleased they've actually won the cup. End of the day, I had a bet on Manchester United, so I'm pleased. And I wish all the Newcastle fans a safe journey home. End of the day, I wanted Manchester United to win. Not just because, you know, I'm a Sunderland Newcastle bias, but at the end of the day, I think if Newcastle had won a cup, I'd have been gutted because I'd have getting a lot of stick probably at work. So, but there we go. I'm pleased Manchester United's won. But at the end of the day, I do understand where Newcastle fans will be feeling tonight. They'll be feeling gutted getting beat at Wembley. But I've been there myself, done it, so I understand, you know. But I'm not heartless. I wish Newcastle fans to say, I hope you've had a good weekend. I hope Newcastle fans went down to Wembley, really soaked up their atmosphere, really enjoyed. They looked as if they were really enjoying themselves down at Wembley. So, end of the day, you know, I wish you all a safe journey home. I'm sure it won't be long before you win a cup with all that money you've got to spend. I'm sure you'll win a cup, you know, sooner rather than later. But just not today. We'll just put that on the back burner for the time being. So yes, I'm happy you haven't won today. But at the same time, I know exactly how you feel because I've been down there a few times and lost at Wembley. But I'm sure you'll have your day in the sun at some point. So again, I wish them all a safe journey home. Manchester United, Fernandes, you know, he could have made it 3 towards the end. And I just thought, with them playing on Thursday against Barcelona, I was a little bit worried that they might not be able to perform well today. But after about 20 minutes, I thought Newcastle, the first 20 minutes were really good. Put Man U under pressure. And the second half as well, I thought Newcastle came up with a real intensity and really good. But I thought Man U's defence was fantastic. I thought Man U's defence was solid, really. I thought at some point they might have given away a penalty with the likes of St. Maximan waving around in the box. I thought maybe he might have getting brought down. I thought, you know, as well, that is it Guimaraes, the Brazilian. I thought he was good as well. He went down a couple of times with injuries, but he's okay. So I hope all the players are safe and sound. But at the end of the day, Man U's won 2-0. Well done, Manchester United. I was only joking, demolition job. It wasn't a demolition job, to be fair. It was a demolition job in Sunderland, but not a demolition job down at Wembley. It was a 2-0. It was a good win for Man U. It was one of those things, you know, beaten by a better side. So again, safe journey home, Newcastle fans. Safe journey home, Manchester United fans. And we'll move on. What about Coventry yesterday beating Sunderland? I was really gutted yesterday. I was really upset with the performance of that referee down there at the old Rico Stadium, now the Coventry Building Society Stadium. I was disappointed with the performance of the referee. I thought it was particularly the worst referee I've seen actually in the Championship, which is not good. People will say, I mean, were the 2 handballs there? Should the first goal being disallowed because of a free kick? You know, ifs and buts and maybes, it happens. We didn't score 2 goals. Coventry scored 2 goals. So, end of the day, as much as I don't like to see it, as much as it hated me yesterday, it knocked the life out of me yesterday, end of the day, Coventry probably deserved to win because they scored 2 goals and we didn't, even though they had the help of the referee. There you go, and those sour grapes, I'm only joking. We just need to bounce back. I think I predicted Sunderland would finish 12th at the start of the season. I did predict Sunderland finish 12th at the start of the season, and I still think they'll probably finish between 8th and 12th now. And I think the way it's looking, we may just miss out on the playoffs. It's not over yet. Not over yet. We've got plenty of time. We can bounce back with a win against Stoke. I hope we can. Disappointing yesterday. You know, Coventry fans look through their blue and white spectacles and say that, you know, that the goals should have stood, they were the better side, they created the most chances, and some Sunderland players were dirty. But Sunderland fans look through the red and white spectacles and will say the referee was absolutely awful. You know, the Coventry players were dirty, and, you know, and both sets of fans are passionate about their own team, and I get it. I completely get it. I get the comments that were coming in from Coventry yesterday saying I was a bit over the top of the referee. But I understand it totally. And, you know, I've got nothing against Coventry whatsoever. I just think that was particularly a bad display from the referee. I'm going to go and get some burgers now for me tea. I'm starving. I hope you've enjoyed the vlog. Enjoy the burgers being cooked. And again, I just need a couple of more things to be cooping off. Thank you. Take care. And we'll see you next time I do a vlog. Bye. Well, just before I go and make me tea, I've got a few happy Sunderland fans here. Take a look at this. Hey.
Oh, I don't remember it. Stop him. Here we go. Yeah! Oh, it's going to the bar. Oh, I didn't like this for your arm, alarm. Oh, look, guys. Oh, his little toes offside. That's an offside, man.
When I was young, I had no sense. I bought a blue for 50 pence. The only tune that I could play was fuck any and the tune of it.
Okay, tonight, ultimate burger for tea. We're going to show you how it's done, how to make the perfect, gorgeous burger, homemade. Let's do it. Let's go. How's those onions coming on, Kath?
Good, sweated them down. They're doing just
Brilliant. When you make burgers, it's always nice to have a glass of wine to go with it, because it's wine o'clock.
We'll be having none of those.
Oh, those buns are gone. Right, nice brioche bun with a burger. We're going to have some eggs in as well. Happy days. Look at those bad boy burgers in there and the lovely chips all cooking smashingly well. Apparently we're toasting the brioche buns as well. How's onions doing?
Good.
Smell nice. Yum yum.
Good.
Eggs, baby.
Oh, eggs, yeah. No need to multitask.
Onion rings anywhere?
Oh, put the cheese on there and I'm going to put it in the oven.
Oh, brioche buns with cheese in the oven. Why? What happens there?
Well, because you want your cheese to melt, don't you? Because you didn't want your cheese not to melt, do you?
What we do?
Whoopsie.
Toasted buns.
It's well toasted, isn't it?
It smells nice. So we're gonna have like.
So I'm going to take these out. I've checked the cook by giving them a poke in the middle.
Pork.
Check there's no blood.
Rolled porky pork.
Take out the chip. No, I need to put some for a minute. I'll just put a bit of stuff into some for minutes.
I tell you what's going down well.
Oh look, they're very fresh, these eggs.
You know what's going down well, Kath?
What's going down well?
Your wine.
Yeah, it is a bit, isn't it? It is indeed.
Ooh, yes, that's very nice melted cheese.
Melted cheese. A bit of an issue with the egg because I forgot to turn the hob on.
What's the onions in there?
Let's get the chips out.
Egg on the bottom of the ultimate burger. And there is the cheese all melted ready. And there is the burger. Happy days.
Okay, are you ready to put it together?
Let's do it, let's do it. And we've got onions on the go. Nice burger in there with the egg. Onions, baby. Oh yeah.
Onions on the top.
Absolutely gorgeous. You've got some beans as well. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's amazing. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. Burger, ultimate burger with chips and beans. An extra egg on the side. Boom! Enjoy. I'm going to absolutely amazing. I'm totally starving as well.